This is a video on Class 8 Mathematics, and today we are going to start Chapter 7, that is Profit and Loss, Discount and Tax. So before we start with the chapter, let us discuss some of the concepts. First one is cost price. So the price at which an article is purchased is called its cost price. Overhead expenses. So something apart from the cost price of the article, when we are spending money on, for example, on suppose say transportation, labor charges, repair, sales tax, etc. So this extra amount which we are paying, uh, apart from paying for the article, is known as overhead expenses. So actual cost price of the article is equal to cost of the article plus overhead expenses. Now, selling price. Selling price means the price at which an article is sold is known as its selling price. So, whenever the selling price is more than the cost price, then it is considered to be a gain or profit. So, the formula for gain or profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Whenever the selling price is less than the cost price, it is said to be a loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. So the gain percent is equals to gain divided by cost price into 100. Loss percent is equals to loss divided by cost price into 100. Now that's all with the concepts. Now let us start with the exercise. Exercise 7a, question number 1. Find the gain or loss percent when cost price is equals to 750 and selling price is equals to 875. So since the selling price is more than the cost price, so it is considered to be a gain. So gain equals to selling price minus cost price, that is rupees 875 minus 750 is equals to rupees 125. So gain percent equals to gain divided by CP into 100, that is gain rupees 125 divided by cost price is 750 into 100, that is equals to 16 2 by 3%. Next, cost price is given as 58.75, selling price is rupees 51.70. Since the selling price is less than the cost price, so there is a loss. So loss equals to cost price minus selling price, that is rupees 58.75 minus 51.70, which is equal to rupees 7.05. So loss percent is equals to loss by CP into 100, that is 7.05 divided by CP is 58.75 into 100, which is equals to 12%. Next, question number 3. Ahmed purchased an old scooter for rupees 14,625 and spent rupees 3,225 on its repairs. Then he sold it for rupees 16,422. Find his gain or loss percent. So first, the actual price of the scooter. The actual price of the old scooter is equals to rupees 14,625 plus 3,225. That is the overhead expenses, which is equals to rupees 17,850. Selling price of the scooter is equals to rupees 16,422. So as we can see that the cost price is more, or we can say that the selling price is less than the cost price, so there is a loss. So loss equals to cost price minus selling price, that is equals to rupees 17,850 minus 16,422, which is equals to rupees 1,428. Therefore loss percent is equals to loss divided by CP into 100, that is 1,428 divided by 17,850 into 100, which is equals to 8%. Question number 5. Nandalal bought 20 dozen notebooks at rupees 156 per dozen. He sold 8 dozens of them at 10% gain and the remaining 12 dozens at 20% gain. What is his gain percent in the whole transaction? So first let us find the cost price of 8 dozen as he is selling them at 10% gain. So cost price of 8 dozen notebooks is equal to rupees 156 into 8. Because the cost of 1 dozen is 156, so the cost of 8 dozen is 156 into 8. That is equals to rupees 1248. Now gain on selling 8 dozen notebooks is equals to 10%. So therefore selling price of 8 dozen notebooks is equals to cost price plus gain. That is, we can also write it as, now 10% we can also write it as cost price plus 10% of cost price, or we can directly use the formula as 1 plus gain percent into cost price. So here I have applied the formula as 1 plus gain percent, that is 1 plus 10 by 100 into cost price, that is 1248. So that is equals to 100 plus 10 by 100. So inside the bracket we'll have 110 divided by 100 into 1248, which is equals to rupees 1372.80. That is 1372.80 paise. Now cost price of 12 dozen notebooks is equals to rupees 156 into 12, which is equals to rupees 1872. Gain on 12 dozen notebooks is equals to 20%. So selling price of 12 dozen notebooks equals to CP plus gain. Again the same formula, that is 1 plus gain percent, which is 1 plus 20 by 100 into 1872. That is equals to 120 divided by 100 into 1872, which is equals to rupees 2246.40 paise. So cost price of 20 dozen notebooks is equals to rupees. So what is the cost price? That is 1248, which I have found in the beginning, plus 1872, which is equals to rupees 3120. And selling price of 20 dozen notebooks. So from this and the earlier one, that is 1372.80 plus 2246.40, which is equals to 3619.20 or 3619.20. So as we can see that the selling price is more than the cost price, so there is a gain. So gain equals to rupees 3619.20 minus 3120, which is equals to 499.20. So therefore gain percent is equals to gain by CP into 100, that is 499.20 into divided by 3120 into 100, which is equals to 16%. Question number 6. Hira bought 25 kg of rice at rupees 48 per kg and 35 kg of rice at rupees 60 per kg. He sold the mixture at rupees 66 per kg. Find his gain percent. So cost price of 25 kg of rice is 48 into 25, which is equals to rupees 1200, and the cost price of 35 kg of rice at rupees 60 per kg is 35 into 60, which is equals to rupees 2100. Now he sold the mixture at rupees 66 per kg. So the cost price of 60 kg of rice, how come 60 kg? That is 25 plus 35 kg is equals to 65 kg. So cost price of 60 kg of rice is equals to rupees 1200 plus 2100, which is rupees 3300. And as mentioned in the question, the selling price of 60 kg of rice is equals to 60 into 66 rupees. So he is selling the mixture at rupees 66 per kg. Therefore, the selling price of 60 kg of rice is rupees 60 into 66, that is rupees 3960. As we can see that the selling price is more than the cost price, so there is a gain. So gain equals to rupees 3960 minus 3300 or 3300, which is equals to rupees 660. Therefore gain percent is equals to gain by CP into 100, that is 660 divided by 3300 into 100, which is equals to 20%. The last question of this part, question number 7. If the selling price of an article is 4/5 of its cost price, find the loss percent. So here neither the selling price nor the cost price is mentioned. So let us assume that the cost price of the article is rupees 100. So therefore the selling price of the article as mentioned in the question is 4/5 of the cost price. That is 4 by 5 into 100, which is the cost price we have assumed. So that is equals to rupees 80. So as we can see that the selling price is less than the cost price, which indicates that there is a loss. So loss equals to cost price minus selling price, that is equal to rupees 100 minus 80 is equal to rupees 20. Therefore, loss percent is equals to loss by CP into 100, that is rupees 20 divided by 100 into 100 is equals to 20%. So that's all for this part of the video. Thank you.